But guys, that's a GG. I mean, we win now. Holy guys, this is just insane. Insane deck. I've never had a run like this. It's silent. What's up guys? B Cup Games here. In Slay the Spire 2, there is a card called Accelerant for the Silent. We find out exactly what that card does in this playthrough. It's the first time that I've personally ever seen it in this game, and the madness only ensues from there. If you're having trouble with the Silent, get this card now. Hey, what is going on Twitch? It is your boy B Cup. We are back with another gameplay playthrough of Slay the Spire. We have been getting into some 666 Ironclad playthroughs recently, so for that reason alone, I think we should switch it up and try out a different character. I've been streaming a lot recently, having a lot of time on my hands, not to my own will, sadly. But I'm glad that I can at least spend some of it playing this game and then being able to share some tips and tricks that I've learned on the way for different characters, and also just learn myself from the game, because Slay the Spire 2 is definitely different in a lot of ways than Slay the Spire 1, and it's not an easy game to master, but it is an easy game to pick up and start playing. So, and not at all claiming I'm a master. Let's do a silent playthrough. I haven't actually premiered a silent playthrough on my YouTube. If you haven't followed, it's B Cup Games on YouTube. And feel free to hop back and forth. I'm going to be posting some highlights on my YouTube. So YouTube, if you're watching, hey, hopefully this is one of the highlights. Let's get into it. We are on Ascension 1 of the silent. The goal is Ascension 20 on all characters. Okay, and we have some interesting cards or interesting options. I already kind of know what I'm going to pick, but to go through them, we have the Booming Conch. At the start of elite combat, draw 2 additional cards. We can upgrade a card with the Bombardier. And then with Leafy Polyjuice, we transform a strike and a defend, but we lose 10 max HP. I think that we're going to take that option though. Getting some early cards switched up, especially to, you know, swap out a strike and a defend, is very, very valuable on basically any character. 10 HP does suck, but I think that this is going to set us up for success. So with that being said, let's figure out a path that we want to go on before we head off into the wilderness. Since we're going to be eating some cards early, I definitely don't mind a fireplace early. Then we have an elite fireplace, and then what was the other? I see. Then we can come up here, get to another shop, another elite, and finally to the boss. Is there any other path I like better? Not another that contains a decent shop, and I think, unless, you know, we'll try to save for a really good card or a really good relic. Let's see what we start off with, so then we know kind of what we're building towards here. Here we go. Let's transform. Okay, let's take a look at those. We get an Up My Sleeve. We add 3 ships into our hand, and we reduce this card's cost by 1, so it costs 2. But every time we play it, it gets 1 less, so eventually could become free. And then Accelerant. Poison is triggered 1 additional time or upgraded 2 additional times. So definitely looking for something like Envenom. Envenom is going to be very nice with this. Make that a super powerful power. So let's see if we can find Envenom. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to do you, and we're going to go ahead and play you. So then now, next time we draw it, it'll only cost 1. No real point in playing this card just yet, since we don't have any poison to proc anyways. Hopefully we can kill this turn. Cannot. But we can block it all. Really like what they've done, shrinking your character. This could be a great card if we had a ton of discard, which we currently do not. I think we'll take the Piercing Veil. That can help in a big combat. Something like this. Exactly right now. So now they're not going to do any damage. And we'll kill one and move on. Guys, if you're in chat, I just want to say hello. Thank you so much for watching. It is a late night, but had to get my fix in. Could be worth just blocking. So we're definitely not going to kill. There we go. I'm glad we blocked. We saved some health there. And already we're getting some poison. Poison is triggered one additional time. So I wonder if that means all 5 is triggered again. I've not actually gotten this card before, so I'll have to test it out. And we get the option to choose 2 more cards here. So I think we're going to take you. And since it has the... Oh, no, it does not have the Sly ability. Never mind. Let me think. I still really like the idea of a better poison card. However, it's pretty high cost, only for a little bit more poison. I think we'll take you. And take an acrobat. There's a lot of cards for the silent that have the word Sly on it. So if it has Sly and it gets discarded, it automatically gets played for free. Well, whatever it costs for you to discard it, which is great. With the option to just block here or start getting poison. I think we're just gonna block it. Oh, we actually, never mind. We'll get some poison on you. And we'll go ahead and play this accelerant, because I want to know what it does. So this should apply 3 poison. It has 4. Let's see what it does. Oh, wait. Oh, it does double. I see. It's triggered. It's triggered 2 times. So whatever amount of poison it has, it will do that times 2. That's insane. That's insane. I kind of don't mind another piercing whale, excuse me. Wow, that's insane though on that card. I mean, I think that's going to be the first thing we upgrade. And so now we're just looking for poison cards. There's one. We also have a well-laid plans. We can retain a card at the end of our turn. I'm liking that. Could be worth removing a strike. But I see that card and I really want it. You never know when it will pop up again. Go ahead and take on Elite. We're basically at full health here. But I'm sure we will not be by the end of this fight. We do have an energy pot that I am happy to use. We'll keep a bigger block card. Go ahead and get you off. Sucks that all of our... Well, this actually is a good turn to use our energy potion. Look at all that poison damage we just did. Insane. And dead. Wow. I didn't mean to click that so fast, so this relic just upgrades 2 random attacks, but sometimes you can actually draw a better attack. And here's an attack that deals damage to all enemies. We will take that for a little bit of group takedown. What is it like? What is it like when you upgrade it? Not so good. I mean, it's an extra damage though. I think we just want to upgrade our poison though. I think we just want to put as much poison on these enemies as possible. Poison relics? Ripple Basin is good. If you don't play any attacks, you gain 4 block. And hopefully by the end of this, we're not going to be playing a bunch of attacks. I mean, it is only 4 block. But sometimes that means you don't take none if any damage. Okay. Keep you. Keep that accelerant. Don't know if we'll really need it for this fight. And we did not. We do a heck of a lot of damage. I think we'll take another piercing whale. I mean, they exhaust, so it's like... kind of want at least a couple, especially down the line. Oh, dope. Oh, but it uses up the poison a lot more. That's interesting. I guess that makes it to where it's not. Makes it where it's not exactly all the way broken, which... Whenever you draw a card, apply 3 poison to all enemies. But it's only that turn. We're not... Oh, I guess we have acrobatics. I mean, it says poison. So now we're looking to get some cards that potentially draw cards. That says draw a card. And it gets us some block. That's some free block. I think we'll save our money though. What's going on, chat? Thank you guys for joining today. Get a lot of poison on them. Keep that piercing whale. Not going to be drawing a card this turn. We'll keep it just in case we draw a card next turn, or have the ability to. I mean, look at that. Look at that damage, guys. Don't even need to play anything else. And the duplicator potion. So it plays a card twice. So once again, this is a war paint. Upgrades 2 random skills. Wish I had clicked to see what card it was first before I did that. How many poison stabs do we currently have? I think one's actually enough. We want some higher poison proccing. Keep that piercing whale just in case. We're tangled up. Attacks cost an additional energy per turn. So we can play you. We can play you. Throw that attack away. So this will kill him, right? Oh my gosh, yeah. It's just gonna kill him. That's insane, guys. That's insane. I think we take a... That's a good card too. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. If the last card you play this turn is a skill, apply 1 week to all enemies. That could really save my butt. That could really save my butt in a big fight. I think we're just going to rest. We don't have a ton of HP. And in this kind of fight, this actually is that card we just talked about with the weak. That's very helpful. Go ahead and play our Dex Potion. Did 0 damage to me. So basically, I think what I'm going to do is take no damage, keep the accelerant. I guess that was a power and not a skill, so it's a bit of a misplay. We're not punished for it, but could have been. You. It's just an insane card, guys. I mean, we don't even have to do this. Just it's funny. Insane, guys. Ooh. Weak enemies take double damage. Only from attacks, though, so it really doesn't help our poison. We'll take the adrenaline. Draw some more cards. Should we take the special path? let's take the special path. We haven't had this option on stream yet. So this is a gimmick of the new game, is that you can change your whole map out for an entirely new path that is supposed to give you special rewards. And let's see what rewards we might get. See, took up my sleeve. You know what? Even win or lose at this point, we're not even going to take that card back. We don't even want that card. We're just going to put poison on him. Okay, and we're not going to take that card back. So that's the gimmick. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll take the potion. So that's the gimmick of this fight, is that this guy takes a card from you, that you have to beat him in a certain amount of rounds to get your card back. So he took a card that we actually is kind of muddying up the deck, in all reality. I don't think we're even going to take any of these. And I think we'll take 2 strikes away to make 1 ultimate strike. Once again, clearing up the deck. So we're going to do you. So very nice turn. Guys, we are absolutely destroying this run so far. I don't really want to take any damage. Six plus 5 and a strike. Very nice. Very happy with this. So once again, like I was talking about earlier, the Sly ability, if this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, you play it for free. So we have some cards currently, like Survivor, Acrobatics, that if we end up discarding that card, it gets played for free. So we get a free 12 block potentially. Definitely going to be smithing, because why not? I think we'll upgrade our well-laid plans to where we can carry 2 cards along with us. And go ahead and deal some damage to him. We have this... Let's see if we want to use it this round, actually. Tricky. So we're already at -5 strength. These aren't really going to do anything. Really kind of relying on getting a bunch of poison on this guy. Willing to take a little bit of damage because we need to get this guy killed, and now we will do that. And we'll definitely take an escape plan. Draw a card for free. Pairs very nicely. Do this corrosive wave. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. Since it applies it to all enemies, I think that's incredibly good. And we'll make you heal us or block us more. Since it's kind of a low block card anyways. We get some of our max HP back that we had lost at the beginning. Let's choose a colorless card and see if we get anything good. I think we can take a backflip here. The Juzu bracelet. The question mark rooms are now always going to be anything but combats, which is one of these. Enchant and attack. Well, we kind of have to unless we want to take a bunch of damage. It deals 8 additional damage the first time you play it. Which for either one, I think we do it with you. It's going to deal a lot more damage the first time that we play it. Every time you play an attack or a skill, upgrade it for the remainder of combat. It's pretty good, but we on borderline have to take this bouncing flask. Wouldn't mind healing. Probably a pretty good argument to sell one of these strikes. Let's take a blur. And let's get rid of a... Do we have another shop coming up? No, we do not. Take some more energy. A ball of energy. Okay. Awesome. Can already see a line here. Being that this is a bit of a harder of an elite, I'm gonna do you. And I'm going to do you. The weekend doesn't bother us. Wow, we are just cooking them up. Now, ideally, we kill both of these guys before they do any more attacking. And we did. That's just awesome, guys. Another dex potion, and the reptile trinket, whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength for that turn. Not as useful, but could be. I think now we take the snakebite plus. Let's do that bouncing flask. Gonna apply even more poison. And this is a fight where we need a lot. No point really even attacking him, because he's just gonna put dazes in our deck. And that's going to make it a lot harder for us to play. I think we put poison. Probably some argument to even have duplicated one of those. But it's okay. Take our piercing whale. Okay, so he's not going to be attacking us this turn. And we'll go ahead and build up some of that block that will stay with us into the next round. Wow, guys. Good measure. We will see ya. Fire potion, definitely going to take you over the flex potion. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Not very helpful, but you never know. Gonna skip those. And I think we're just going to heal before the old crab. Because this guy has gotten the best of me many, many times. We're gonna well wade adrenaline. Alright. I think we're gonna do you and blur. Hang on to a poison. Go ahead and get that accelerant off. We have really no time to waste on that. And to flip ourselves around, we're going to throw you so we take a little bit less damage. Snakebite is now very valuable. Okay, so he's about to power up. Weaken. Apply 10 poison. Mostly because could have played this, but I needed to turn around. What cards are we going to be able to get next? It's likely that we're going to get this untouchable, and we're probably going to need to block. I can hold 2 cards, and I will hold you 2. Okay, so he's about to come in for a lot of damage here. Thankfully, we can flip ourselves around. We can Bouncing Flask. And we can play you for free. Still going to take some damage. So he's going to die next turn. Probably should have kept that other card that I was thinking of in my head that you don't know the name of. But guys, that's a GG. I mean, we win now. Holy guys, this is just insane. Insane deck. I've never had a run like this for the silent. Double your block gain this turn. we're going to take it. We're ultimately pretty squishy. Remove 5 cards from your deck, add Folly. So we could remove 5. I don't know if we want to add that Folly in, though. There's not really 5 off the top of my head. Maybe this one, maybe that one, that one. Not a huge fan. At the start of the combat, put a random power into your draw pile into your hand, and it's free to play. So currently that could be Accelerant, or that could be the well-laid plans, right? I think those are our only 2. And honestly, getting either one of those off at the beginning of combat is pretty amazing. At the start of your combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand, and it's free to play. So at this point, we do not want Envenom. We have so many cards that don't really do damage. So let's take on a bunch of elites. I'm seeing 3 up this way. I'm seeing 1, 2. If we go to 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do this. Be able to go to a shop, sell one of our last cards. Is there a better way? We could also sell 2 cards. If we went like this, or even like that. Sell 2 cards. Do I have 2 cards I'd like to upgrade? Yeah, actually I do have a couple cards I want to upgrade. So here we go, that Accelerant is free. What does this say? If you do not play any tax game, 4 block. Copy. Let's go ahead and get some poison down. Keep that piercing wail. And they both just die. For fun. For fun, let's overkill. Don't want any of you. Thank you very much. We've got what we need currently. Okay, so anytime with this, if we draw a card that does 3 poison to all. Massive, massive turn, guys. Poison is broken. You deal no damage. And you die. And you're very close. We'll take a colorless over the vulnerable since we're not really doing attacks anyways. And another bouncing flask. Upgraded bouncing flask, I should say. We get our well-laid plans right off the bat again. Also the Accelerant first turn. That is awesome. Good turn overall. Alright. Corrosive Wave. Draw 2 cards. Put poison on you. Put a little bit more poison on you so you die. This is just to hope that we don't take any damage, but it looks like he's going to die anyways. Very, very nice, boys. Remove all artifact. That's going to be very helpful for a particular boss. However, hand trick is also insanely good. Oh, I have a feeling if I don't take expose, it's gonna screw us over. Because there's one elite in this act in particular I'm thinking of that will have artifact, which will prevent us from proccing poison at the beginning. This card has innate and retain. Well, if I had to pick a card to have innate and retain, it might be this expose. It might be the expose. It feels kind of weird. But we also, my thought along this line is, not going to upgrade it, but my thought along this line is if we run into the elite that has all of that artifact, we're going to want to get that off of him literally round 1 if we want to have a chance of killing him. Create a custom card. I guess we'll do this because our powers, we're probably going to draw them before that anyways. Like, it's very unlikely that we draw it first turn along with, and we already had a free power. You know what I mean? Go ahead and play you. Go ahead and get Accelerant off for free. Shadow, draw 2 cards. Okay, this guy does a lot of damage. Actually, kind of worried. To the point where I'm going to be using that. Okay, need some more poison on him. Some weak on him. Still gonna be taking a lot of damage. See if we can get any... two attacks, 2 cards from our draw pile? Or is it 2 random cards from the draw pile? So it's possible it plays... any one of these I'm actually pretty happy with. And then we get that piercing whale. That's perfect. That's an amazing, that was an amazing pull. That was very lucky. Definitely going to get this off. At the end of the combat, upgrade a random card. Good measure. We got our escape plan. So we get a happy flower every 3 turns, gain an energy. We will certainly take that. And in terms of unupgraded version of that, we don't really want it. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. the pendulum. Okay, sounds like more draw to me. And we can go ahead and upgrade something. I think we need to upgrade you. Make you free. You're much more useful that way. I think we're going to remove my last strike. We can buy another dex potion, so we might as well. Upgrade that adrenaline. Okay, this is a big fight here. Okay, folks. I'm gonna play that, because if I didn't play a strike, or if I played an attack, I won't get any block. So I at least get 4 block. Which wasn't everything, but hey, the little things end up mattering quite a bit. We also have the ability to make all of them weak this turn. Looking like a pretty good option. And then we can veil, blur. $16. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I upgraded, and I did. Very worried about next turn if I don't get that off. Oh, I played the wrong card. I thought I grabbed my weak. It's been unfortunate. It's okay. Just lost more health than I needed to. But we get some gold. We get an explosive potion. We get a gremlin horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Don't know if that will actually be useful during this fight. Huh. At the start of each combat, we could get a random relic. We lose health. So basically we can heal to full and then feel pretty good about upgrading. But what would we upgrade? At this point, all of our poison except one is upgraded. Excuse me. Kind of want to risk it for the relic, but there's just so many bad ones. I think we're going to heal. There's just so many bad relics that we could get. I say bad, unuseful. Critter blur. Extra block. Would really prefer not to draw into a card that I want and then not be able to play it. Which is the reason I will not play that attack. Or play the backflip. Okay. Guess we'll keep the poison stab. Which actually brings up a really good thought in my head. We might as well pop this dexterity potion, because there's no other real reason we'll need it. 5 poison. We'll block. Keep that corrosive wave just in case. Probably should have kept that discard card, whatever it was. Either way. Oh my gosh, guys. Definitely keep you. Keep you and you. Oh my gosh, I think it's GG. Oh my gosh, GG, bro. Holy. Holy. Good measure. What a freaking game, y'all. What a freaking game is the Silent. Never have used... Let's go through the ending sequence and then we'll talk about it. I mean, obviously we attacked some during this. I played attack cards during this game, but basically none. Insane. Absolutely insane run. This Accelerant, I've never used this card before. I've never seen it. But oh my gosh, was that so insanely powerful. Like you saw at the beginning of the run, I didn't even know what it did. I thought maybe it procced it a couple more times, but I didn't really know what triggered. I mean, LOL. But yeah, no, it just wiped out enemies. And the fact that we could just put so much poison. I mean, this didn't work a ton, but it definitely helped with some of the group fights. What, the upgraded snake bite that we got, the bouncing flask is obviously goated. Just the regular poisons upgraded. I mean, they're so low cost and they deal a decent amount of poison, especially with, especially when you apply Accelerant with it. Absolutely insane, guys. If you tuned in on Twitch, thank you so much for watching live. I definitely appreciate me playing some games, you know, and I hope that you learned something from it. Same thing on YouTube, guys. YouTube B Cup Games. My Twitch is B Cup 18234. Come catch me on a live. Give me a follow on there so then it notifies you whenever I pop up. And if you want to watch it live, otherwise, enjoy the clips on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Peace out and have a good whatever time of day it is for you. For me, it is nighttime, so good night.